Hello, Michiana. It's Chief Meteorologist Tom Coombs at ABC 57 News. I want to give you an update on snowfall expected for Sunday, January 25th. This is the forecast I had just at 5 and 6 o'clock Friday evening. That's 2 to 3 inches for most, and then looks like lesser amounts towards the south and west. Well, I want to give you a little model comparison. I don't get to do this very much when I'm on air. This takes a lot of time, but this is what I look at when I'm not on air, and it's really interesting. Just with the past 3 model runs, there are significant differences. This system has kind of given us fits through the whole week. We've seen it on the long-range models. It's changed. Is it going to get colder? Is it going to be a little warmer? Looks like we're going to stay on the colder side, so that does mean snow, and it's not a big difference in amounts, but it's the path of this. This is the first model run I want to show you. This is going back to midnight last night when that first model run initialized. Brings the heaviest snowfall in around 7 o'clock in the morning. You can see a pretty good blanket for most of the area, but a slight shading towards the north. That seems to be on par with what that initial forecast was. Well, we update this. We go a little bit farther ahead in time, and we go with the latest forecast that came in earlier this morning. That's early Friday morning, around 7, 8 a.m. This brought in the heavy snowfall right around 7 a.m. on Sunday. And again, pretty good blanket of snow for the entire area. But it shifted it south just a little bit, but that still brings most of the area with that 2 to 3 inches of snow, wet, heavy snow, and then if you're towards the south and west, it's a little less. Well, now we're going through the rest of this model run, and then as we look at the latest run that just came out, that's the 18Z run, well, it's even farther south. This is the trend now we're putting together. Doesn't mean that each model is more correct than the previous one, though as we go forward in time, they usually get a little bit more exact. But I look for these kind of trends. Here we go, 7 a.m. on Sunday. Snow, again, looking like a bunch of blue across the area. But watch when we get to the peak snowfall. This is towards 9:30. It's farther south. So the past 3 model runs have continued to move this system farther and farther towards the south. And that's what I really focus on. And so now we're flip-flopping the map. Still, most of the area, this has not changed. You're going to see 2 to 3 inches of snowfall. But if you're farther towards the north and east, you may see less snowfall. That's a big change. And it's going to be something that we watch for this weekend. That's Saturday and Sunday. Of course, Shay and Jackie will be in this weekend. Does this system continue to move farther towards the south? That may have a bigger impact. It may mean even less snowfall for the area. Here's what we do know. This hasn't changed very much. It looks like the peak snowfall is still Sunday morning. It's going to be slushy as temperatures are around the freezing mark. This will be a wet snow, and we're still within that 1 to 3 inch range. But again, we're going to watch that track very closely. And of course, we'll have the latest updates on ABC 57 News and ABC57.com. We'll see you there.